Hey guys, so I'm gonna watch this and I figured I will see if we have hope in the media.
New South Wales police have charged a 21-year-old producer from YouTube comedy channel Friendly Geordies with allegedly stalking and harassing the state's Deputy Premier John Barilaro.
It's good that they said allegedly because, yeah.
So Lanka was arrested by counter-terrorism officers in his front yard, his bewildered family filming the unfolding chaos. Have a look.
You can film it? That's okay. But you're not allowed to. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to.
No, Mum, you can take my. No, you can take my phone.
No, take my phone. Take my phone. Don't you?
This is bizarre.
So we've seen this.
Let's bring in reporter Tom Hartley. Tom, what led to this arrest?
Well, Ange, Christo Lanka, the alleged stalker, works with Jordan Shanks, a YouTube personality, as you said, better known as Friendly Geordies. Their channel earlier this year ran a series of videos having a go at Deputy Premier John Barilaro.
For good
whose
reason.
legal team argued the content.
Like, that's the thing. Like, the news sort of, like, doesn't go, like, they tend to avoid saying why they're having a go.
Content was
usually
vile and racist and contained allegations of corruption. Now, these stalking charges, vile and racist, via John Barilaro, who ran a series of videos
Hi,
having
John,
a
I
go
finally
at
got
Deputy
through.
Premier John
Just go. Why don't you just bugger off?
Barilaro, whose legal team argued that
I want to know why you are threatening to sue.
content was vile and racist and contained allegations of corruption.
Yes, we're
Now, these
suing you.
stalking
Why are
charges
you
relate
suing?
to two separate, more recent incidents. One in which police will allege Lanka stalked and intimidated Mr. Barilaro at a university event in April. The other...
So why aren't they showing the audio here? Like, real question. Because, like, they're saying he said this. He allegedly said this. But they've got the footage, right, of the actual thing. So why aren't they actually why aren't they saying that the footage does not match the thing? This is falsifying a narrative right now. This is what the news is doing. They're falsifying a narrative.
in early June, when Lanka's accused of following Mr. Barilaro down a road, filming him while verbally harassing him. Lanka's lawyers will argue that wasn't the case.
I can't say what I think.
But that's the thing. Like, he literally, they had the footage. This is so annoying.
That's how scary it is. Like, I guess that's my answer. I can't say what I think right now because if I do, I'm at risk of going to jail. That's long and short of it.
Oh, that's so dumb.
That's Christo Lanka today, referring to his bail conditions. He mustn't approach John Barilaro or contact him directly. They can't go within 200 metres or of anywhere of the MP, anywhere where he lives or works, or comment on his personal appearance or behaviour. Another MP, Helen Dalton, is...
Or make caricatures. Oh my God.
Now calling on the Law Enforcement Conduct Commission to investigate the saga, saying a special unit established to tackle extremists should not be arresting a YouTube comedian.
Exactly. Like, the thing is, why is this appropriate? That's what everybody's asking.
Court next week, Ange.
Okay, thanks so much, Tom.
Okay, so thoughts on that. So it really does seem like that 7 News is trying to stay in John Barilaro's good books, which is really confusing. And I'll show you why. So this was posted the other day by 7 News.
Senior state ministers are trying to laugh off an explosive text message from the Deputy Premier attacking one of his own colleagues. But John Barilaro has come under further scrutiny after a public servant raised serious concerns about a government payment in his electorate.
A new buzzword in the bear pit.
Dead set, Deputy Premier. Is this a grant or a bribe?
Labor's.
So the thing is that, like,
Seizing on language in John Barilaro.
this is like the kind of stuff that needs to be said on the news.
Barilaro's text to colleague Victor Dominello calling him a dead set.
Dead set, great question. It's a dead set question.
Ministers laughing off the latest cabinet clash.
They've had a blue. Bega and I have had blues.
A reference to Bega MP Andrew Constance.
Oh, mate, if Elliot and I can heal it, anybody can.
As 7 News revealed last night, the Deputy Premier attacked Mr Dominello over his performance as...
Why are they texting in question time? Like... I'm sorry. It just reminds me of, like, you know, high school when you're, like, shoving your phone underneath the desk and trying to hide it from your teachers.
Customer Service Minister.
And I prefer to get stabbed in the front and stabbed in the back. But ultimately, you know, I'm pretty sure John would regret sending that text message.
I think we need to treat each other like adults. This is serious business.
I wonder if he's regretting things right now.
The serious issue for Labor was the release of these sensitive government documents about $50,000 given to a farming business in the Deputy Premier's electorate.
In them, a public servant claims Mr Barilaro personally directed the money be paid. Also, that the funding was disguised as a contract payment. I am concerned about the ethics of this. Is this favouritism? Is it bribery? This does not sit well with me.
Now, I'm just going to remind you all about that one video that Friendly Geordies did. You know, the one with Narandia? I will learn the place's name. But the thing is that this seems like repeated history.
A personal file note written by an unidentified bureaucrat does not reflect government process.
Alex Hart, 7 News.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's good that they're pointing out things about bros on the media right now, but the thing is that, like, I think that they should be a bit more honest about what's going on. I mean, there's so much evidence out there now. It's not that hard to find something. And I guess, like, they're probably afraid of defamation laws being broken allegedly. But the thing is, it's not defamation if it's true. So, I mean, yeah.